these guys can't help me. I need a Teflon pad. No one has it here. So we're going to try Lefkada. And big shout out to Nige, who just said hello to me in the Itinerary. We recognised him from the channel and we had a chat. He's enjoying the weather updates and he's here on his boat, so very cool. We just boosted down to the point to check out what the swell's like coming in. Whoa! To see if it'll be really lumpy out there to get across to Lefkada. So basically unsuccessful getting any help with this. People are saying, one guy's saying, hey, that's a Teflon pad. I don't actually know this stuff, right? So he's saying, hey, that's a Teflon piece. And then I call up Waypoint and Lefkada and they're like, we can't supply this, we don't have this stuff in stock. You need to go to these, try Athens, who might have the stuff in stock or whatever. And also they need to be shaped. And so effectively I need to put the old bits back in plus the extras I've got. So I'm just gonna have to let the rig go forward, make the space, pack it in nicely, do my best, and then go from there. So we'll see. Let's try this. Alright, so letting off those lower deltas has allowed me to get those back in there nice and good. I feel like I want another packer at the back though, so I'm going to try and get one more piece. I'll check the distance at the front, but looking good. Very pleased about that whole learning process I just went through. Was not able to, I've cut my fingers in so many places. I'm rushing stuff. Funnily enough, not using knives. I slipped with a screwdriver when I was doing it. Anyway, was not able to get any more Teflon. Like, one person says it's Teflon, another guy's like, I don't know if that's Teflon, Teflon's harder, but I don't know this stuff. So I'm trying to get onto Hansa as well to find out, what the deal is with those parts and if they can give them to me or whatever, so I can replace them because they're just due to be replaced, which is fine. So we let the mast come forward. Luckily, I did not have to let go any of the outers. Letting go the lower deltas gave me enough separation in the front of them, in the back of the mast, to get those things back in, and then we pulled it tight back, and then I could get the front one in and crank it down with that position that I've just learned about. It's all new stuff to me, really. So this looks like something I could do to hurt myself. So that was good. I'm really, really happy about that. And yes, we did all that. That was great. Now, of course, down to the wire of timing. I mean, look, checkout's at 2 o'clock. It's 1:30. We need to wash down the boat, fill it with water, and then go and get fuel. So I think I'll say, hey, look, I finally found my stuff, and I'm going to take off, but we might be half an hour late. Is that cool? They were really lovely, and apparently they thought I was polite, so that helps. That they don't think I'm a dick. Anyway, so one thing that held me up is I bought split pins, which I thought were right in the shop, but it turns out they were both the same thickness but too long. So I had to go buy another packet. I got one packet was right, the ones I didn't end up using for out here, and then I got another packet that is not right, and so I've just replaced that with the same size and shorter. So these are 4.0 by 32s, and I'm just going to bend those into place because I do not want to put old busted ones in there because they'll break. Half of them broken anyway. Thank you, David. This was a present from David on the October flotilla or the May flotilla. I don't know, one of that. I'm still not 100% sure if he meant to give it to me or if he'd bought it for himself and then showed up and was like, I'm going to give that to Nick. But any which way, he gave me a Leatherman and it has been absolutely great because all my previous Leathermans are snapped and broken and lost. So thank you, David. I really appreciate that. I'm using it all the time. And look, I'm also really open. Look, I love getting comments on the YouTube channel because I'm learning all the time. All of this is me learning. I know I've done a lot of sailing on this, but whatever. If you see me something, you're like, hey, Nick, there's an easier way to do that. Or there's a correct way to do that. Or there's a better way to do that. Or whatever. I'm down to hear it. I'll either say thank you and take the advice, or I'll say, yeah, I'm still going to do it my way. But I'd love to know. So thank you. Filling up tanks at Preveza, and what I need to know is which tank is filled by which slot, and I just don't know. That's empty. And it's filling now. Okay, so the forward slot fills that tank. So this will be chock-a-block now. Have a look at this one. Yeah, see, it's popped up. It's too full. So we need to not fill the starboard tank, the port tank so much, because see, this is going to stick up. So we'll use this one today. So the starboard tank is filled by the front filling point. This is for the vlog. This is now forever. I shall know this. The starboard tank on Mila Felice is filled up on the forward filling hole. Jeez. So let's use the starboard tank, because we need to empty that, and then let's not fill the port tank too full. So we need to watch this, and when you see it start slapping at the top,
yeah,
and we want to stop there and not fill it right up so it expands.
okay.
So this part of the dock behind us just here is the port police. We were just speaking to our guy on the fuel dock, and we asked about the boat. It's like, hey, what the hell? Why is someone not sorting out that sail, which has been flapping and ripping apart all night? And he says, oh, that's port police. They took that boat, they seized that boat 3 years ago and put it on that dock, and it's just stayed there. That's it. Bye-bye. And so the sail just came out and it's just torn itself to bits, and no one cares. But yeah, drugs. Drug boat. Drug boat. Look at all them masks. It's a bed of nails for giants. Meredith, what's the best time of day?
Leaving the marina.
What's the best time of day?
Leaving the marina!
What's the best time of the day? Log time. Lunch and doing the log. Alright, we just filled up fuel. We filled up water. It's going in the log. Getting out into the swells, which have really died down, which is great.
Yeah.
The breaking waves have subsided a bit. Gonna go out through this channel and then punch it across to Lefkada to this bridge. What was that bridgey thing called? You had a name for it, didn't you?
Yeah,
Ave Maria. Let's go with Ave Maria. No, yeah, whatever it is, we'll figure that out. I'll write it in text down here. On the entrance to Lefkada. But it's like there's a 4 o'clock opening in 45 minutes, and it's, can you not do your phone while you're driving down this entrance? 45 minutes, like if we punch it. So we're going to get out here, probably pop sails up as well. We should be able to do 8 knots on a beam reach across here, and it should be fun. And we'll get there and pump through. Yes! Woo! So we've got about a 2 meter, the bigger ones that come through are about 2 meters, which is great. And we got an even 15 knots of wind. We had 20 back there, which I was loving. We're still doing 8.5 knots. We were doing 9.7, just on a beam to broad reach. It was brilliant, especially with the waves. It's fun. But now the wind is definitely calming down a little bit, which is a shame. Oh, let's pick it up there, 16. Anyway, we're doing that run. We're doing that run to Lefkada now to get to this bridge. I feel like these waves are going to be wrapping in there, but Jacob called and they said the bridge was open. So we're just going to try and head up this, what's the time? 42. We're going to get there pretty quick. 4.2 miles away. Yeah, we can do it if we keep. We've got 9.5 knots of boat speed right now. So yeah, we should be all right. We should get there, roll in sails and get through the gap. We could sail through.
Good. One good.
Are you on course? Get back on course.
Yeah.
We stay on course.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely love
Maybe we should turn our engine on and use some electronic navigation. This doesn't feel right.
So, could you actually... This is what you're saying, this is the main thing, that's why it's so long. And when you really cut, yeah.
I see a mast up there. I wonder if someone's waiting. Shit.
Oh, I love it.
10 it goes. I'm going 10. I just felt like I wasn't being a real sailor. So let's be way less of a real sailor and punch this. It's funny because it doesn't actually add a lot of speed, like hardly at all. It's just in the lulls when that wind drops off.
It evens it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with that awesome anchor. Okay, so we are obviously with. Yeah, no, exactly. And I think it's not like last night at 60. I think it's gonna be like 90 euros. So stuff that. So we just blasted down the booster boards into Lefkada. And it looked cool. It looked really neat, and with all the estuaries and the sunset and all that sort of stuff. We went over to D Martin to see what the marina price might be, but if I know the last D Martin marina was 90 euros for the night, so we only really want to be there just overnight. So no, we're going to flag that, and we'll head down this channel and get out and go for a bit of a night sail down towards Nidri, and maybe go into Tranquil Bay. Yeah, but the place was excellent. So we got, look, it's 23 minutes till this thing opens, so we're going to get ready, get engines running. We're not going to miss it this time. But really cool spot. And for information wise, we are parked alongside, and I've got measuring 6 meters of water at the pier. Oh, my back hurts. 6 meters of water at the pier, right on this edge here. So that was super good. There's that side. Yeah, so we came alongside. No one said anything to us. I don't know what it'd be like in the summer, if it's busy as hell or whatever. But 6 meters depth right here, so that's all good. Parked up here here alongside, and we're going to head through Santa Maura. I got to figure out how they pronounce this. Santa Maura. I'm doing it like it's Croatian Māori. Santa Maura. Boat bridgey thing, which should be cool.
Another sailing yacht heads up. Yep. You should have visibility on them now.
So we carried on through the bridge and down this narrow, shallow canal waterway next to Lefkada. This was a very cool passage at night. I imagine actually it's more beautiful at night than it is in the day. Once the sun had set, it got very dark. We had great stars this evening, though the moonrise was very late, or very early as such. So we did have an initial idea to go to the De Martin Marina, but decided to just move on and carry on to the anchorage. Interestingly, the position on the GPS versus the charts through here puts you tracking over top of the very shallow area. Even though we were in line with the lateral markers, we tended to use the lateral markers as a better, more reliable spot for that and cruise through in good depth. I do believe the deep channel is wider than it advertises. So we used our radar and our guard zones to get from Lefkada all the way through this shallow area, and then this part of the evening was absolutely stunning. It was a very calm motor down into Nidri to be on anchor for the night. Tune in for the next vlog where we have a very windy night in Nidri and then head off to Ithaca.
Oh, it's gonna get me. Come on.